What is up, guys? It is Unique here. Now that it is 2017, I wanted to make a list of the most expensive knives in CSGO. I've been researching this for a couple of days. I've scoured Reddit, traders that I knew and stuff like that. I've really tried to educate myself, not just go with some, basic prices and stuff, because I really didn't want to get this wrong. So I've been scouring on Reddit and stuff like that to have the best and most accurate information. If I am wrong about anything, please comment it down below. I want the comment section on this video to kind of be used as a discussion. But anyway, let's just get into the list. I have 5 most expensive knives, and I also have a list of knives that are good mentions, but I really couldn't find any information on their actual price. I got a lot of guesses, and I didn't want to use guesses in this video. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into the list. In 5th place, we have the StatTrak factory new M9 Bayonet, Gamma Doppler, and the Emerald phase. Apparently, to Reddit and everybody I asked, there's around 2 that exist. One streamer and also McSkillet owns it. The footage of the one you're seeing right now is of me inspecting McSkillet's knife, but the last set price that they were set at was around $5,000 to $5,500. Now, the threads I saw were a little bit old. They're about 2 months old, so they might have went down in price. Also, if one more wasn't boxed, please leave that in the comment section down below. I'm not aware of a third one, but if there is, please comment it down below. Coming in at 4th place, we have the StatTrak factory new M9 Bayonet knite. Now, this was another one that was kind of hard to price since there's only a couple that exist in low float, but from what I found, they were originally selling for around 6 to 8k and sometimes pushing to 10k. Now, these are also a little bit older threads, but they were kind of new. But anyway, that's kind of one that was a little bit hard to find the price, so if you guys know a more accurate price, please leave it in the comment section down below. The reason these are so expensive is because it's super hard and rare to get a knite in factory new condition for just about any knife. Coupled with StatTrak just adds a ton of rarity and expense to it. Coming in at 3rd place, we have another M9 Bayonet, but we have the M9 Bayonet StatTrak factory new Crimson Web. Now, these are going for around 5k. Now, the ones that are going for 5k are duped or have really bad floats for factory new, and these are kind of the more common ones that you're going to be able to buy if you have a ton of money. But ones that aren't duped and just have a poor float are going to be going for around 14k to 20k, which is a lot of money. Now, apparently to a couple of Reddits, there are ones that are being sold for 30k, 35k, and are really low float, non-duped ones, and apparently they're all being owned by one owner. Now, this was kind of hard to figure out because a lot of Reddits contradict each other, so please excuse me if I'm wrong about one owner owning about 3 of these super low float non-duped. But anyways, let's just move on to number 2. So coming in at number 2, we have the StatTrak factory new Karambit Crimson Web. As you can tell, a lot of these are Crimson Webs and stuff like that, since they're just really rare to get in StatTrak factory new for pretty much all knives. But anyway, these are going for around 7k for duped ones or bad float ones or ones with really bad webbing. Some of the ones that are not duped and just have, decent webs or bad floats are going for around 20k, just like the M9. But ones with really good webbings that are non-dupe and have a really nice float are going for around 40k. So they're very expensive. Now, once again, I'm pretty sure there's very few of these. One Reddit said there's only a handful of these really low float ones. A lot of them kind of have bad float. Coming in at 1st place is one that was very hard to tell the price because you have to know a lot of the patterns and stuff, but they range very massively. So coming in at 1st place, we have the Karambit StatTrak factory new or StatTrak minimal wear. It doesn't really matter the wear on this, it just matters that StatTrak and they have to be Karambit blue gems. Some of these that are blue gems are selling for around 3k, and then there's one that McSkillet made a video on which I couldn't get an inspect on. This was one that was on OP skins that you're seeing, and it's selling for like 4k, 5k, and one sold for 100k. Now, there's plenty that sell for 40k, 50k, 30k, you name it. So they really varied. That's why I was hesitant to put it at number 1, But I think because one sold at 100K, it just had to be number one. And I really, really like these blue gems. They look so nice. I'm really sorry I couldn't get a better one to show in the video. A lot of these guys are big traders and have private inventories. And I mean, they're not going to accept poor little 5K YouTuber Unique, you know what I mean? So this is the best one that I could show you, but Hiko's I think sold for 40K. I'm not really too sure on all the patterns. I know there's plenty of patterns and they all have different prices, and also the percentage of blue really does vary, not so much the wear of the knife. So I just wanted to make a list of some honorable mentions that I really didn't have enough information to really throw them in the video. But coming in at first place for the honorable mentions, we have the StatTrak Factory New Butterflyknite Crimson Web. And a lot of the posts on Reddit and people I was talking to, they had like old information, so I didn't really want to put it in there, but they were saying 5 to 6K they were being sold for, and I think that's really expensive, but I just didn't want to put it in there in case I was wrong. Also, another StatTrak Factory New Crimson Web is the Shadow Daggers, and people were saying they were being sold for around 5 to 6K, and once again, just old posts or not that much posts on them, so I didn't want to be wrong, but apparently according to older markets and stuff like that, they were being sold for around 5K. Lastly, we have the StatTrak Factory New Crimson Web Bayonet. I really did want to put this on the list, but once again, I mean, I saw like near to zero information on this. I found one Reddit post and a guy said there was about 1 to 2 that existed and they were selling for around 20K. So that's really expensive and really rare, but I just can't trust one Reddit post and, you know, possibly be wrong, you know? So before I go to the end of the video, I'm currently editing this right now on the 2nd of January, and as I'm on YouTube, I see McSkillet posted a video of the top 10 most expensive skins, which is awesome, right? I thought I'd be one of the first to do this video, so yay. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I really hope all my information was right. This did take a lot of research. I've been making this list for around 2 days because I really wanted to get it right. But also, speaking of knives, I am currently running a knife giveaway. If you guys don't know, there is a Gleam link in the description below. All you gotta do is be subscribed, leave a like on this video, and there's also more entries in the Gleam link. But once again, if I'm wrong on anything, please comment and correct me down below. And once again, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave me a like. If you didn't, please drop me a dislike, and have yourselves a nice day. Peace.